Hey, it's Adam here. Heather's not here tonight. I asked her permission to let me install this for her, and she said okay. What we're going to be installing, actually, so if you probably found this video through another video, which was me actually trying to install the Remus linkage pipe for the F750GS, well, F850 as well. The way this bike is designed, when you come off the exhaust, you've got the two cylinders dumping exhaust. They come down, and then on the bottom here, you've got this heat shield. You've got this heat shield, and this heat shield basically just covers up a catalytic converter, which is right under there. I'll do that. If your bike's running, it's gonna be very hot. You've got a little clamp right there, and then that clamp runs to this big ass resonator. It's huge. And it's just a Euro thing, a noise emissions thing, based out of EU, a lot of Euro 5 kind of stuff. You've got another heat shield here for the back of your jeans or pants. And then you've got another kind of a T40, T45 clamp right there. And from that point on, you're basically in the OEM exhaust / Acura exhaust world. Now, when I installed the Remus resonator, I realized that it doesn't fit. Meaning the Remus resonator linkage pipe comes up here, comes up to about there, and I can't get this married up without basically compromising. If you look at the clamp linkage right there, the exhaust, I couldn't mate that up because it was just too far back. So someone actually online saw my video on an F750GS forum, and then someone responded to them and said, well, he's right, it doesn't fit with the Acura, but the Dominator exhaust works. And I was like, what? Dominator exhaust linkage? And they linked to it. And here's the linkage pipe from Dominator. Shipped to me from Netherlands. I actually paid for it in euros. It's got cheaper clamps than the Remus had. Well, this is actually kind of a nice expensive clamp. I like the welds here on the carrier. That's pretty nice looking. Got the R there. So that's a pretty cool touch, but these clamps here are fairly standard clamps right there. So these are kind of for your heat shields up top. So you're gonna have this like that, basically. So we're gonna, once again, for the second time in a month, we're gonna be removing the OEM resonator right there. It's heavy as hell, actually. And we're gonna be installing this thing. And by the way, this was my euros paid for cost and shipping. So 139 euros. You can do today's exchange rate if you want to. Shipping wasn't that bad. It's kind of a flat rate U.S. post office from NL Post shipping. So 100 euros, 39 bucks for shipping. You've got a clamp right there, which you actually get to from under here. See that right there? Little clamp. Boom. Then you've got your heat shield here, which I think is two T25s. And I think this is a T40 or T45 right there. Once you do that, you're going to kind of shimmy this out. You may need to also loosen up the hanger right there, which is going to be another T40 or T45. All right, so we got both of them out. We got the resonator out now. So you'll see here the similarities. So this is actually this orientation like that. So that's your catalytic converter. There's your exhaust header or exhaust pipe right there, muffler. So we're going to take at least one of these grommets and transfer it over to this guy here, right there. Okay. And we're through. Look at that. Nice, huh? All right, let's go over here. Now, they were nice enough to include a clamp here. So make sure we loosen that up. It looks like it's actually like a really low-key Allen wrench there, which is a little bit weird, huh? So you've got two hangers here. We're only going to be using one of them, actually, for this. So slide this on the end of the catalytic converter right there. You've got your hanger. You'll need to kind of just, you know, finagle everything on there at the same time, hopefully. There you go. And this should be loose but flexible, right? All right, underneath, this is just going to be on here. We're going to put that to the end. Not tying anything down just yet, because I want to make sure the Acura fits before we do anything else. Look at that. Look at that. Seriously, wow. Isn't that nice? I'm gonna keep fooling around a little bit, so mostly just the heat shield. I'll make sure the heat shield is in the right spot. It looks like it's in the right spot, but everything is just so much more awkward because of the way the pipe is angled. It looks like it's coming further out, but it's really not. It's coming out at the same exact departure point as the other one because this marries up perfectly. It's just looks a little bit strange, but obviously you'll get used to it. There's some stuff on here. Hold on. That's better. So, you know, we got this coming out of here, out of the catalytic converter right there. Comes back, marries up right inside there. Looks fine on the rubber grommet. Nice little R logo there. You got the T45s there. This was a 4mm for the heat shield. Then you've got this married up. I actually, the first time ever, applied thread locker to the whole thing. Wow, it looks so good. All right, let's get started. This is gonna be loud. It's louder. That's for sure. So, the judge is going to be Heather. It's her bike. So she's going to pick if she likes it or not. You know, when you actually, well, this isn't too hot yet. No. So when you actually get under here, you know, one of the problems with this setup is the old solution, which is this guy here. This is actually solid. It pretty much marries up inside of where the swing arm meets with the frame. So whenever you're, let's say you're actually off-roading with this thing, and you you know, come off the skid plate, presuming you have a skid plate, and you're coming back here, you're going to you know, keep skidding on the resonator back here before you finally hit the rear tire. So for that, you know, this, you probably actually don't really want to hit this thing with whatever you're going over. So with that in mind, the Resonator is actually better to have. This is going to save you about, I think it was 8 or 10 pounds of weight. Looks better, sounds better, subjectively sounds better, of course. And some people are deciding to actually just spend, like I did, like you could, 140 euros on the pipe from here or Remus, and then just keep the stock can. And then, hey, that's a good savings. You get more sound, you get lighter weight, and you keep the stock OEM exhaust. Up to you for sure. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I will link to where to buy this. There is no USA importer or distributor, so you'll need to buy this in the Netherlands and have Dominator mail it to you via US post. But wow, that was loud. Thanks for watching, guys. Ride safe.